my goodness. Oh my goodness. Another day, another Eurovision entry. I'm excited because, we're talking about Austria. Austria, I feel like, has been giving us quality welcome. If you've never been to my channel before, this is your opportunity to like this video and to subscribe. I'm excited to get into what Austria is going to be serving us at Eurovision this year. I feel like Austria, for the most part, really does try to give us like some quality. I really do feel like, they try to be thoughtful. I think, in some years, Austria's maybe had a difficult opportunity when it comes to bringing the song to life on the stage. But all in all, I'm kind of ready to get into this because this year, some people are saying they feel like this year is like wide open. I don't know that I feel like this year is wide open. I don't think it's as wide open as we might be hoping for. But we got to kick this off the best way. And I'm going to drop my funky theme song. Eurovision 2025. I got a new video. Alesia Michelle. Hey girl. I'm ready to go. How you feeling? Eurovision fan. Are you ready for the show? It's 2025. We gotta keep it real. Let's go. Okay, I never get sick of my theme song. I just have to say that. I never get sick of it. And yeah, okay, this is a live reaction. This is live. Some of y'all are already here, so hold on. Okay, we got someone saying, I just can't wait to hear your thoughts on this one. Okay. Musicale, a difficult one for me. It's Nemo's vocals with a bit of arcade video, but the boom boom in the end is a bit too forced for me and misses Nemo's authenticity. Okay. But then we got someone saying Vienna 2026. Okay. Ekrim says Austria is the only viable option. We can't let someone's AI generated song win. Are there AI generated songs this year? I don't know that. Cool guy says winner. I'm telling you guys, I love it. Ooh, Sunstitch says this is the clearest jury bait this year. Now, so far in the Eurovision season, I have said that I feel like the Netherlands actually is the most jury. Like to me, it's the song that I heard, and I was like, okay, the juries could go for this. This is where I was kind of coming from. But I want to get into this. I want to get into this. Let's see. And again, I think the only thing that Austria's really struggled with in the past is maybe sometimes bringing the song to life. I feel like we generally get good studio cuts from Austria. So, okay, we've done enough. We got to get into this reaction. Okay. So y'all have bigged me up a little bit. I have to say, y'all have bigged me up a little bit, and sometimes that is not a good thing because then I start having high hopes. But to be fair, I already had high hopes based off of just Austria. I think Austria does tend to do well. So let's just go on and get into this. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Got my copyright disclaimer. Okay. Pressing. Okay, play. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Starting off with a strong falsetto. Almost like a lullaby, but pretty. Hold on. You know what this is reminding me a little bit of? Bulgaria 2020, 2021. That's what which I think is good. That's I love. So, and we miss Bulgaria at Eurovision. I miss the quality. Starting off with a falsetto. This is very beautiful. It's pulling me in. I'm in. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Ooh. Okay. Now y'all know I'm a sucker for opera. Everybody knows this. I I'm a sucker for opera. Sarah Brightman team. Yeah, this is beautiful and quality. Okay. Okay. And we're kind of bringing in the power elements of this. This isn't like a ballad. I wouldn't necessarily call this like a typical ballad. Okay. I mean, if we can recreate this vocal, yeah, this is. Sorry, the Netherlands. I think this might be winning the jury now. Honestly. I think the Netherlands still has a shot when it comes to the staging, but I think Austria is going to invest in this one. And I've been saying from jump this is giving a 2014 year, so maybe we get Austria winning at the end. Okay. And I see the arcade of it all, what people were saying, but okay. Perhaps intentional. Oh, okay. And now we're clubbing. Okay. Give me my Fifth Element moment. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. Okay. Okay, and if we can do this live, I'm in. Okay. I mean, well, I could start off and ask y'all what y'all are thinking. Um, okay, so for MJ loves the ending. JS now. He sings at the Vienna State Opera. Okay, so we've got classical training here. We've got someone who obviously is skilled. For MJ, it's already growing on me. But then we got Medi saying overrated, honestly. I mean, how can it be overrated? It just came out. It just came out. It just came out, okay? Musica Musical. It's too soon after Nemo. They should have waited at least 5 years. I don't know about waiting 5 years. I can understand the comparisons. I think even when they were talking about what the song could be, it was giving like, oh, so sort of like what Nemo did last year. I, I will say though, the closeness of this makes me a little bit like I do feel maybe a sense of too soon, but here's the reality. This is very good. I do feel more confident than not that this is going to be delivered well on the stage, both visually, sonically. I like to believe that we're going to be able to sustain this vocal because why would we set ourselves up for this if we weren't going to be able to execute it? You know what I mean? Because this is very challenging. I do think that this is a contender to win the jury. It might still not win the televote, but I do think right now in the landscape of things and given the level of quality with which we have this year, I could still see this being like top five. I do wonder about the only negative I think anyone could say is maybe the closeness of Nemo. So yeah, ESC Dakota, this could absolutely win. There is a world of difference between Nemo, who can sing some operatic notes, and JJ, who is an actual working opera singer. They've already said they are spending money on staging. Um, and then, oh, Nikolai JJ is sailing straight through the semi and into the top 10 on that paper boat, but I don't know about winning. Um, and then Bernadette says, I have so much respect for this song. I just need to see this live first to be fully sold. Um, yeah. Cinnamilly, jury winner and definite top 10. Only competition with the jury right now is probably France and the Netherlands. Here's the thing. I do hesitate sometimes when we talk about songs that we don't quite have yet, because really we have not heard anything from France. And lest we forget, Switzerland is now deciding, I feel like, to give us a little bit of direct competition for France. So that could be in play, but obviously we don't have either of those songs. I wanna kind of play around, like, like, I'm loving the operatic moments. I'm loving the drama that we're getting in the music video and the visual here. I like this sort of quiet opening, because it pulls you in. And I've always said that I think the best songs at Eurovision, I guess I can go back to here. I feel like the best songs at Eurovision, visually, are the songs that have staging that sort of bloom. Start off small and get kind of big, and then at the end you see this bloom. Or you have a moment where then it goes, you almost kind of reverse and you get small again. This is, I mean, this is doing all, it ticks all the boxes. I think that's what it is. It's really ticking all the boxes. And I really do feel like, I mean, this could be our jury winner. Like, it's doing all the things that are giving jury winner. Uh, do I feel like this is our winner right now? I don't know. And the only reason why I'd say I don't know only is just because, are people going to be willing to pick up the phone when they're like, oh, but didn't we just have Nemo do this? Mind you, we probably will get a performance from Nemo again at the grand final. We'll definitely probably get a performance of Nemo in the semis. So then I wonder, so some people might go, oh, folks won't even remember it. But the thing is, they will if Nemo is actually performing on that stage. I also wonder, we're probably going to have a performance by John's Tears even. And although John's Tears a little bit different, a little bit more indie, not so much like operatic, we are getting very high falsetto notes. So I do wonder if that might skew people. And this is just me, kind of throwing things out there. But jury right now, is, ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, what else are you saying? Um, Sean, I'm curious how they're going to transfer the final Fifth Element moment live. I feel confident. I think they're going to do it. House of Nando, this has Eurovision winning formula written all over it. But here's the thing. Do some of y'all still think, because basically I think Sweden is the top of the odds right now. Currently, right now, this is March 6th, 8:48 a.m. in the United States. And I'm wondering, but then do we think this dampens a little bit of the buzz around Måns Zelmerlöw? Because I've been saying that I was like, I don't know that Revolution is the package that's going to win. I feel very confident in that. And I would say even after listening to this, I could see this doing better. But I wonder what y'all think about that. I do wonder what y'all think about that. Um, we've got someone else saying, definitely top with the jury. Jeff, something's telling me we're getting a televote winner, overall winner this year. Okay. Um, Monty, Ross, I feel like this would be winner potential had Nemo not won with opera elements last year. And let's just be, I just want to be clear though. Remember, Nemo did not win the televote last year. Nemo just handedly, kind of won the jury and then did well enough with the televote. So there is a formula there. Didi Umba, Mons is going to come third, just like Sanna Nielsen. Nil Era, the way Sweden wouldn't have any competition with televote with Kaj at Eurovision. That's true. But Kaj, I don't know. I don't know that is like a screaming jury top 3 or 4 or even 5. Let's be real. Austria's already third in the odds. Alex, I think my problem with this is that it feels like someone has tried to manufacture an ESC winner artificially, and it just kind of feels inauthentic. Dino, I genuinely think juries are going to start getting biased against Sweden due to them winning so much. I don't think that's going to happen. Not anytime soon. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. T, the one, I can compare it to La Forza. Everyone thought it would be in the winner category in 2018, and then it only. La Forza was a song that I think we were talking about winner potential, but come on, I mean, Toy was number one in the odds. Like, it was the one to beat before we got to rehearsals, and I think everyone just being, hungry for something that felt more competitive or more like, what's going to happen? Then, Eleni Ferreira was able to like get in there and then, as we know, was able to kind of rise above. Cyprus was able to rise above Israel, but Toy was always kind of the one to beat. Yeah. Okay. And then, oh wait, ESC Dakota. Y'all, it makes sense saying it's too similar to Nemo if we had a really strong year, but some people are thinking this year is strong. I did ask folks that. We're going to break that down. We're going to talk about that. And then, yeah, and then someone else says, that is nothing similar like Nemo at all. That's more to classical opera. And we know opera has not always been treated very well at Eurovision, but y'all know I don't love that because I love opera, okay? In the name of the classical contemporary genre that Sarah Brightman created, okay? Okay, so here's where I'm at. All in all, I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving this. This is great. This is quality. I think this puts us in a nicer place. It feels like a little bit more well-rounded of a year. So I'm appreciating this entry. I do feel confident that this is going to be delivered well live. I really do. I think the vocal's going to be there. I think the staging is actually going to be together. And I think with that combination, we're looking at our potential jury winner. Currently, I am curious to see what Switzerland comes back with. I am curious to see what France does, but I do think right now it's this one, and then maybe the Netherlands in second place with the jury. I could totally see that. Do I feel like this could win Eurovision this year? That part is, I think, the part I'm still a little bit like, okay, are y'all going to pick up the phone and call for this? Are you? Because you didn't really do it en masse last year for Nemo, and arguably it could be suggested that Nemo was kind of fusing in some more like hip hop, more current, fresh genre elements to this. With this one, we're getting kind of popera with a dance feel to it, which, again, in the name of Sarah Brightman, I love. So. So I'm into this. I don't know. That was my reaction. What do you think? Drop down. Talk to me in the comments below. If you haven't already, please like this video. Please do subscribe. I have so much content coming for you. Thank you, Austria. This was really good. And thank you for watching.